Welcome back, friends, to Suikoden 3. So last episode, we defeated the Man in Black, aka Uber. Yes, Uber. We defeated Uber in a hard-fought battle. It was a tough battle for me. I rarely won the fight, to be honest with you, because again, he always can either repel my attack and then counter it with his attack, and whenever he got berserk, he would just obliterate everyone. So yeah, I'm glad we won that. So yay! More experience for me and more skill points for later when I meet up with the Bujutsu teacher. From how far we've come, I say we're close to the Great Hollow of the Lizard Clan. The sooner the better. After all that, even I'm tired. A bath, a nice bed, bread. I can't wait. You wanna tell her? You think the Lizard Clan has that for you? She'll find out soon enough. Oh, you'll be surprised, girl. Ah, this is lovely. The sun feels divine. And fresh air. Only zombies could have lasted much longer in that tunnel. You should know, you have experience with zombies, Lily. Sergeant, listen. Nani? That sound. Blade against blade, and it's very near. We're too late again! You're not too late yet. They're still they're still fighting. Yep, we're actually witnessing the attack of Great Hollow actually. Hugo was there all along. Look at this! What is this? Those are Zexan Knights. The Ironheads hit Karaya, and now they're after the Lizard Clan. Yeah. It's called common sense, Sergeant. You should know the art of war. This looks serious. No shit. It's war. You mean the Zexans look serious? No shit. But why now? Again? Again? Sergeant, we must join. Hugo, come back. Don't leave me here, you fool. Don't leave me all alone. Just drop me off at home and I'll be fine. God, I wasted so much shit. Yeah, they're weak. Compared to Uber, they're nothing. See? We'll all be fine. See, even Lily can kill people. And more skills, yay! I'm happy we get more skills here. Ironheads, you can always count on them to be organized. I should hope so. Be careful. Alright, so let me heal up first. Shit, hang on, give me 1 second. I got a text for someone. Okay. Da, da, da. Alright, same enemies, but we'll get more experience. Yeah, we'll get some experience and skill point. Go ahead and kill them while I'm texting. Alright, and then auto attack again. And there you go. Not too hard, huh? Oh, that was it? Okay, we only get to fight once. That sucks. Let's not get carried away. We're here to show them the dignity of Zexen, not to exterminate them. Why can't we do both? Your actions have already overstepped those bounds. Yep, you get to see the same cutscene players out again, like last time. It looks like the White Maiden of Nights. Yeah, I think we read this dialogue already, so I'm just gonna skip her out. Yeah. We've seen this already, so don't worry. I apologize if you want to read this whole thing again. Go watch the other part too. The last two part. I guess Chris is chapter 2. I think part 21, 20. I don't remember anymore. Anyway, keep going. Yeah, we chose not to fight. 1-1. It's fine. And Roland's still pissed off. I should burn down his village whenever he's get pissed off. We made it this far, but there's too many Iron Heads for us to get through without a fight. What is it? Look, both sides are withdrawing. Is our Griffin the tank? No. No. It's the Harmonians you get a tank for. Alright, we're done. Thank God. Alright, what's up, bro? Guarding the gate, eh? The Silver Maiden is so young, yet she's leading the knights. With the Iron Heads retreating, we won't see her fight. What a pity. She would probably kill you, buddy. The Zexen Iron Heads attack. Chief Lucia? She's safe. She'll be glad to see you. Well, thank you. I love this music. You got it. Hugo! Hugo! Our Hugo is back! Aw, damn. It has to be Lucy. You all made it back. The attack on the village was awful. I can imagine you're shocked to find it reduced to ashes. Lucia! Lucia! Come! Hugo is back! The lizard's like, okay, yeah, sure, ma'am. We got it. You were smart to come here. We tried to send word, but it just wasn't possible. At all. Spirits, no chance for that. And where is Lulu? That child always roaming about, getting into trouble. Where is he? Were you separated? That child, as soon as he finds something new, he's gone like a bolt of lightning. I'll find him before dinner and reprimand him. I'm sure he's fine if you made it back. He can't be too far behind. He will be showing up soon, won't he? Aw, damn. Say it so. Say something! Please! You wanna tell her? Sure. I'm sorry. What are you saying? He wandered off, that boy. He's been petrified. No. What do you call the death of a child? Melicide? No. Melicide? I don't know. Hang on, give me 1 second. Let me look it up. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. Don't worry about it. Lucy, I know it's hard for you to take. I saw it with my own eyes. I'm sorry. Sergeant, you mean you lost track of him? That's what you mean, isn't it? We were at the Karaya village when he was burned. That's when Lulu attacked an Ironhead. We buried him on Karayan soil as soon as we could, with all the proper rites. Lulu. He watched as his own home burned. He must have thought he'd try to get back at one of them. So with his knife Why did he have to do that? I managed to escape. Now I'm here and he's not. A knife? So young. My poor child. Oh my god. Lucy. I'm fine. I'm alright. You're not fine. Your son died. You're not fine. This is your second son too. You're not fine. Lucy, I'm not the only one who lost a child that day. I just didn't know. Yeah, his older son died before Lulu. Alright, they all left the party. How is Lucy? I gave her some tea to calm her down, then had her get some rest. Ah. Mother, I am ashamed. At the village, when we got there, the sergeant stopped me from... I couldn't... not even one Ironhead for Lulu. Later, the sergeant was furious with me. I wanted to fight so badly. Hugo, I know how you feel, and it's not just us. All of the grassland clans must fight if we are to survive. Harmonia from the north, Dunan from the east, and Zexen. I don't think you have to worry about Dunan because I'm pretty sure Teresa would not let the Dunan attack the grassland. We fought for years to keep them all from taking this land. Nothing has changed yet, even though we fought with all of our heart. In grassland, we must fight to protect what is important. I shouldn't have listened to the sergeant. No, you should listen to him. He's very mature and knows everything about good decision making. She's gonna hug him. Aw, mommy's boy. You must decide for yourself what is worth fighting for. A girl worth fighting for. Then you must fight for it with all your heart. But I will worry about you no matter what you choose to fight for. Consoling Lucy, I try not to show how happy I was where you were alive. Yeah, any mother would feel that way. My love for you is strong, Hugo. I pray never to know that grief. No, you have no idea then. We just fought against a demon himself earlier on the way here. I understand, mother. I know you do. You're a fine man, just like your father. Who is your father? Who is the guy who banged you, Lucia? Was it Joey? I swear to God if it's Joey. They never really tell me. They never really explain who's the father. Like, I wonder if it's really Joey. Like, Joey, I mean, I know Joey took her in as a sidekick back in Green Hill. Maybe they actually got into a romantic passion and hugging, and that's why Hugo was born. I don't know. Hugo, are you... Oh. Sergeant's like, Hugo, are you... Oh, sorry for interrupting. What is it? No, it's okay. Please, don't stop on my account, Hugo. I know you've been away from home. I know it's hard. Who asked you? Did you want to talk? I hadn't seen those three from Tento for a while, so I thought they might be with you. We can't let them make any trouble around here, especially that Lily lady. We better go look for them. If they disappear, so will our other 2000 poch. Yeah, that bitch. Sergeant, could you? Thank you. I don't intend to make that same mistake twice. Man. That was funny. Alright, I believe we have the money, so I'm gonna go ahead and increase my weapons. Well, Peggy is gone, so at least this nice guy is here to help us. Guanga, what a name, huh? What level can you go through? Oh, 9, nice. I wish I could level up my weapon before the Uber fight. That would have been easier, but thank it wasn't really. Ratty Prajuri? What the fuck? Alright, I think 8 is enough. Maybe I should buy this. Yeah. Mole gloves. New letter. Sandals. Alright, we're good. For now. Okay, so we gotta find Lily, and she's up there. But I kinda wanna go through the Bujutsu teacher first though. And the Bujutsu teacher is upstairs on the left side. But before that, let's go and save because I don't want to go through the fight again with Uber. Now I can finally say his name without spoiling. His name is Uber. One of the coolest fucker ever. Anyway, this is Anna. I think Anne. Oh, Hugo, aren't you Hugo? Anne, glad you're safe and sound. After we got separated along the way, I finally managed to catch up. I could only bring what I could carry too. Too bad. So you lost your business? It's okay, I'll make do. I thought maybe I could find work here at the lodge. I see. There's no obligation just because we're friends, but if you could put in a good word for me, I'll be grateful. All right. Yep. So she's in charge of adding your party members, stuff like that. It's just like Sebastian, but you don't have to travel all the way to fucking Lake Castle. Well, see ya. All right, let me go and save. All right, let's go and go out and go into the Bujutsu teacher. And tell them the bad news. No wait, not a bad news, I should say. Oh yeah, well, there it is. There's the Bujutsu teacher. What's up, Beacon? Hugo, don't slack off during practice. And Bazba, is that how you pronounce his name? Remember this, if you can't beat the area boss and the dungeon boss in the depths of the dungeon, it will polish your skills. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. Thank you for the lesson. If you ever need someone to work out with, I'm ready and waiting. Wow. Imagine working out with a lizard. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and level up my continual attack here. Because it will help tremendously, especially, and also accuracy, because if I end up fighting Uber again, I'm gonna be fucked. Okay, maybe heavy attack and then continual attack after that. Well, we don't have enough skills. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna level up your accuracy and swing. Should I add in another skills at all? What do you need? Repel. I mean, I don't know if it actually uses Yugo's repel skills. But, you know, whatever. Alright, so for you, my friend, Sergeant Joe is actually really good. I actually bring him to the final boss multiple times when I was playing this. If you give him like a flowing rune, which is the higher skill of water rune, and also there's this new rune in this game, it's called Violence. If he gets angry, he does a lot of damage, man. Definitely bring him to the final boss. Plus he has this enchanting volume, and it really helps the juggler rune, and juggler rune is actually a buff rune for people. Like it helps a lot of people, like Juan, and there's another fighter later that you get that work with Juan. You could easily beat the final boss with having them just kick their ass, kick the final boss's ass easily. It's hard to explain at times. I'm bad at explaining it, but it is how it is. It is how it is. There's no point in keeping secrets from me. Milady, your talk insults the new clan chief. Shiva, this story may be good. Let's hear this daughter of the Tinto chief. I'm not exactly a storyteller. I'm after the Firebringer. You must tell me whatever you know about them. Firebringer? That story is so very, very old. Firebringer? Perhaps you're unfamiliar with this because you're from the south. What? The South Blizzard clan? When I was young, I often asked my father to tell me about the great deeds of the hero Lion. Yeah, the Firebringer. And here we are. We get some backstory of the Flame Champion. I forget, I thought this was supposed to be a black and white thing. I guess since they made it to a PS3, they decided to make it colored, I guess. I swear, if you play this on PS2, I swear it was a black and white flashback. The escort is small, only one squad, an easy haul. Will attack on my signal. That's him, the Flame Champion, Lion. Ready. Same as always, right? Same as always. There they are, now. Of course, the music they play here is so weird. Why would they play this kind of music whenever there's a flashback? I wish they played the song in, you know how like in Suikoden 2 when Victor told the old story of Genkaku? Yeah. That was an amazing song. The old story from the past kind of thing. Over 50 years ago, more than half of Grassland was invaded by the Holy Harmonian Kingdom. Most clans fell under their control, including ours. Even clans outside their grasp paid tribute. No one questioned this. Their army was unrivaled. Every clan combined was no match for just one Harmonian battalion. But the Flame Champion and the Firebringer were unafraid. Look, who is it? Who it is? Look at who it is. There's even more here than we expected. If it were like this, every time we could retire. Hahaha. If only we're so. Leader, what shall we do with all these riches? Rags to bitches, am I right? We will buy back Grassland. Brilliant! But why stop at Grassland? How about all of the Harmonia? Right. The grandest of schemes. Is that the guy on the left of the Flame Champion? Does he look familiar to you all? Their battles were small, but word spread quickly about the Firebringer bandits who raided Harmonian transports. Those rumors made the clans brave and hopeful. Soon one man led them all. Yep. And he uses a staff too, man, just like the original hero of the Suikoden. At last, the showdown has come. So it has. This is it. The last battle for good. Victory will be ours. Victory! The Harmonian forces clashed fiercely with the Grassland forces led by Lion, the Flame Champion. Damn. It was the worst battle in history. They say neither side was a clear victor. Because something did happen to the Flame Champion. He unleashes his power. What happened to the Flame Champion? No one really knows. He was never seen again. Even so, Harmonia has never tried to conquer Grassland again. Until today. Now, no one's sure what really happened to him. Some say he went to the far western continent or died in valor. I even heard he now lives a lavish life within Harmonia. Yeah, right. That is why you must give up looking for the Flame Champion. So many tales have been told about the Firebringer returning. But they turned out to be fairy tales, nothing more. The events I speak of happened over 50 years ago. He'd be over 80 years old today. Too old for most humans to live. If your quest is one of play, stop your folly and go home. You tell her. Alright, now we gotta find Lily. Where is that son of a bitch? There she is. Milady, please, you have found important clues. There is no need for anger. Who says I'm angry? Even if I was, there'd be no reason to treat me like a child. So it's true, you are angry. Don't say that, Samus. With my experience, don't tell her that you're angry, that she's angry. She'll burn your fucking she'll burn all your possession pretty much later. I beg your pardon? It's true, that... Now, do you believe me? The Flame Champion is gone. Why do you insist on finding him? Lily knows the secret why Flame Champion is still alive. What do you care? What I do is none of your concern. Like Dupa, the clan chief, and the sergeant both said, if he were alive, he'd be too old to be of any use to you. Ha! You have no idea, do you? You don't know why he's called Flame Champion, do you? Sure I know, who doesn't? Really? Fine then. Tell me. It's because, do you know or not? Aren't you stubborn? Admit it, you never had a clue. Have you ever heard of the 27 True Runes? Sure, my mother has talked about them many times and got her ass beaten last game from someone wielding the True Rune. Runes? Ah, the one with all kinds of untold power. You have one! What are you talking about? The Flame Champion possessed one. The True Fire Rune, to be exact. And that's where the flame came from? Not too imaginative. Wow. Such brainer on that one. Each of the 27 True Rune has tremendous power. When I was young, I met someone gifted with such power. Yep. Yep, she's talking about Ryu. Yep. The one and only who saved her from Necklord. Shame, I can't remember a thing about it. Wow. Really? You don't remember his name? Anyway, all of the True Runes have one power in common, immortality. One who uses a rune will never grow old. You're saying that the Flame Champion is young and alive, living somewhere in Grassland. He's using Firebringer to attack Tinto traders? Highly unbelievable. Instead of that nonsense, let's talk about something real. For instance, the 2000 pot you still owe us. You're not much of a visionary, but that can be helped. Read, pay them. Milady, there's a problem. What? What are you talking about? Our funds. Why weren't you more careful? It's not his fault, it's your fault. At first you say we would travel for 1 week. That was over a month ago. Put yourself in our position. It's always my fault. Lily is always to blame. She's the bad one, so it goes. It is your fault. Fucking Karen. She's the original Karen in the past. Of the past. I'm sorry, you'll have to wait a while longer. Why? Our funds have run out. I can't pay anything unless I find a Tento trader. I knew it. Duck, are you saying I'll lie from the start? Well, no. Not exactly. What choice do I have? I can't pay you money I don't have. At all that talk of you being a... Oh, okay, there you go. Speaking fast now. Now you stop right there. Explain what you mean by that. If you have a problem with me, with my credibility, speak up or forever hold your peace. Jesus. It's fun messing with Lily. Alright, I believe it's time to go outside. Yep, they're all back. Do 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 do. Yep, if we go outside, we're gonna meet up with Jimba, and he's gonna tell us the story about a certain castle up west. And that actually gonna be the end of chapter 2 of Hugo. I told you it was fast. I think it's this one. Yeah, there you go. Look, isn't that Jimba? Looks like it. You mean there are more Jimba in the world? Okay. Jimba, you made it. Ah, Hugo, good to see you. You're looking strong, as always. I gather you've seen the ruins of our village. Yeah. I'm sorry to say I watch it burn. So it goes. Lulu is usually right at your heels. Where did he go? Lulu at the village. He was killed by a girl named Chris. Jimbo, what happened is that's quite a tale. You've been through a lot. I was gone from the village too. When I returned, it was already in ashes. What are you talking about? You were talking with Ghetto. We must have missed each other somehow. From Chisa, I went by Lake Castle, then finally came here. Lake Castle? A tiny castle, if you can even call it that, which lies between Zexen and Grassland. Recently, a new lord took over the castle, and the people from all over are coming to visit. I thought I see what all the fuss was about, but I ran into a Zexen patrol and had to flee. Too bad, I really wanted to explore the castle. So it hasn't been easy time for you either. I should go and tell our clan chief I'm alive and tell her what I found. Can you take me to her? Okay, sure. Jimbo will join you for now. Too bad he's not someone who will fight for you. I think you can actually use him later. Yes, he's actually part of 108 stars, but you can only use him once in like a... It's like seriously, you can only use him once, and after that he'll be gone forever. And I'm not spoiling anything about why he's gone forever. And it's too bad too, because he's actually a really good fighter if you can use him. Jimbo, you're here. Yes, but it took some effort. I have so much to tell you about Zexen, Harmonian troop movement, and the Flame Champion. The Flame Champion? You mean the old hero Lion? Believe it or not, yes. So doesn't he look familiar to certain someone from the flashback we saw earlier? This conversation is not for every member of your clan to hear. Come, Hugo. Huh? Secrets are secrets. Not even official messengers should know. Yes, a secret makes a woman woman. Just like that fucking bitch from Detective Conan would say. What's her name? Belmont. Vermont. Whatever. That's not fair. I deserve to know. You don't deserve anything, boy. Sergeant. What is it, boy? Is the Flame Champion Jimba spoke of the same on one that? Probably, but why is someone like that girl interested all of a sudden? That's a puzzle. You're talking about me? Hey, don't scare me like that. Is Jimba that man who just walked by here? I'll be sure to ask him what he knows. Don't bother. It's you! Huh? Hugo, I must know, did you do what I asked you to do? Of course, yeah, and he paid us quite handsomely. Thank you, Hugo. What a relief. You've been a great help. People, are you ignoring me? Have you found out something about the Flame Champion? About this other matter, I believe the Zexan Knights have ulterior motives behind their attacks on the Great Hollow. Listen to me when I'm speaking. Listen! That's what my ex says. Jimba, did you hear something new about the Flame Champion in the past few days? Not about Lion the Flame Champion, but about what's left of the Firebringer he once led. Meanwhile, it seems Zexan may not be the only one sending forces in their grassland. I want to enlist as many allies as possible, in case the time ever comes. Finally, this is what I wanted to hear. I talked with our clan chief and we agreed it's best to have you go to Lake Castle since I couldn't get in. Lake Castle? What for? To find the Flame Champion. Aren't you paying attention? Not to you. People are coming from near and far to gather at the castle. It used to serve as a meeting place between Zexan and Grassland. It's no longer prosperous, but the castle's new lord is like no other. He wants people from Grassland to come. Alright, but how is that connected to the Flame Champion? The castle might also be a cover for the Firebringer. Go there and make contact with the castle lord, or if possible with the Firebringer themselves, okay? If that's all there is to it, leave this mission to me. So it's been decided that I can go? Yes, unless you're not interested. I didn't say that. I didn't say that I was I am interested. Good. Once you're inside, if it doesn't seem safe to continue, learn whatever you can, then get out. Slip into the castle, watch the castle lord carefully, then make contact with any Firebringer he may be sheltering. Got it. Could it be any easier? This is urgent, Hugo. Can you leave right away? Yes. Lake Castle, here we come! What? Are you coming too? Well, since you're inviting me, let's go. I did not invite you. What are you talking about, girl? Anyway, we gotta go talk to Lucia, I think. If I remember correctly. Hugo, you must rest while you can. Who knows what'll happen? Speaking of which, let's... nah, don't worry about it. Oh, God, I feel much more confidence now. Now that I beat Uber so early. Like, I feel like I can take on anything right now. Hugo, Sergeant, good luck. We won't need it this time. I just want to wish you both good luck. We're all counting on you. You be careful too, Jimbo. Sure, sure. Why? What's he doing? Who can say? Yeah, he's about to fight Chris later. Don't give it another thought. My work here will be boring compared to yours. I don't know about that. Milady, must we go to this castle straight away? Yes, members of the Firebringers are there. But if we go, we won't find single Tento trader to replenish our funds. What will we do at this castle? Don't question your duty, now follow me. But across the center of grassland, we may be thrown into combat at any moment. Those are the risks. Let's move it, people. Milady, wait! Doesn't she ever get tired? Nope. She's been through a lot as a kid, so she pretty much just don't care about life. Jimbo has left your party. And that's the end of chapter 2 for Hugo. I told you it was short. So yeah, actually I'm gonna go back to Thomas's chapter 2. So because the story involved in chapter 2 for Thomas will be pretty much going together with Hugo chapter 3. So yeah, I'm gonna end the part here though. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Stay tuned and stay safe. Later!